This man has flown away. 4 kilometres to go for Linus Gerdemanns. He is now clear of the field. He can see the Grand Bonan off his left shoulder. He's shortly going to be down there. And he has been such a sensation today. He started the day, Paul, 58 seconds off yellow. He knows now the jersey awaits.
Well, that's what's waiting for him for the end of the day this afternoon, but he's going to have a very tough day tomorrow defending it, because we go back into the big mountains of the Alps. The straight road now, he gets down into that skiing position, keeping his pace as high as possible as Landeluz now goes under 4 kilometres to go.
So we are looking here at Landeluz here now, continuing down the mountain, but he's not going to get on time, I don't think. This rider has flown the coupe. He's the best placed overall, and he's going to head now into the leader's yellow jersey. Another tight turn using the full road. There is the team car, and I should imagine that Brian Home cannot believe what's happening now, because he better get the iron out for the yellow jersey tonight, and he's very tense. You can see now he just wants it all to be confirmed. Tight bend here in this lovely town. Round the hairpins, they've arranged this special plateau so we can approach the line without shooting straight through it and off the mountain. We're onto the flat roads now to circumnavigate the town of the Grand Bonan. There you can see him using all of the road. This has to be an incredible moment in the life of Linus Gerdemann here, Paul. He's going to be yellow now. Well, I'll tell you one thing. This man now all of a sudden is not feeling any more pain of the day. He's starting to feel the elation of victory. He can find that little bit more. He can accept the pain more now, because he knows this pain is going to pay at the end of the day. He realises that he's only got that final bend. I hope he looked at the race book last night to realise there's a very sharp left-hander. Then he will line up. Strangely enough, the last time the Tour came here in 2004, it was a German rider who was second on the stage, beaten by Lance Armstrong. That was Andreas Kloden. This time history has changed the books, because it's going to be a German rider who wins the stage and takes the yellow jersey. And in theory it should have been Kloden. He started the day in second place, 33 seconds off, but he's in that back group as far as we know, although we haven't seen him in that chase group of the big pack. Here comes the charge now. They're sweeping up virtually everyone in. It's all Case de Pan, Valverde and Pereiro who are leading the charge into town. They're sweeping up. As far as I can work out, there's probably 4 riders from the break left in front. And those 4 riders will be hoping they will survive to get some recompense for the work they've done. Here is the left-hand bend, the sweeper now, and he will start to slowly climb up towards the finish line. He should as well, Phil, get a 2-pronged attack here, because not only the win of the stage, the yellow jersey, but he'll also take over the lead in the white jersey competition as well. So what a day for this young man, and what a day really for T-Mobile, who've put this structure together, because at the end of the day, Bob Stapleton brought a very young team to the Tour de France this year, and they're starting to reap the benefits. Let's not forget, though, Mick Rogers is still the man for the overall win if they can keep it all together. 36 seconds over Landeluz. He can start to enjoy this. Yes, at the end of the day, this will be seen as a diversion. Of course it will, because Rogers will be their man to try and carry the flag tomorrow, because the strength that this man has left on the Alps, I don't think he can produce it again tomorrow. But yes, he will be in the lead in both classifications, yellow and white, because he's only 24 3/4 years of age. Under 25, that competition. He is under the 1 kilometre to go. He's going to ride 700 metres. He won't remember it, because he's in a trance here, and he's very, very tired. Well, he won't even start to enjoy it until he gets right down towards the finish line, because he wants to get as much time as possible, because he knows tomorrow is going to be a very tough day in the Alps. I wonder if he watched the television a few years ago in 2004 when Andreas Kloden was just beaten on the line to Lance Armstrong. There be no coming back now of any other riders into the slipstream of this man, because he's still got 36 seconds advantage, and he's still not slowing down. He's still going for the win here. He's still going for as much time as possible. Now he's inside the banners. He now knows, Phil, that he is home and safe, but he still can't yet see the finish line. 400 metres to the line. I should imagine his team manager Brian Home can't believe this. He only had one man in the break of 15, and that man is coming home alone now. To the cheers of the crowd, the adrenaline will pump as he races to the line at 24 3/4 years of age. He's started the day 58 seconds behind the yellow jersey. He gets a bonus of 20, and there's no one near him anyway. He moves clearly into yellow for tomorrow's next day in the Alps. This will go down as his greatest victory. He's only been a pro for 2 seasons. T-Mobile brought a young team to this race, didn't think they could win it. They better start thinking now, because yellow awaits this rider. These are the Honda ATV results. Linus Gerdemann, the winner, in 4:53, an average speed of 26 miles an hour. Landaluz in second place, 40 seconds back. De La Fuente third at 1:39. Mauricio Sola it was on Bala World, another newcomer on that team from Colombia, 2:14. Laurent Lefebvre up there as well. Lefebvre, a survivor from the original breakaway, as was Wegman. He got caught and went away again and got 6th place. Juan Melgarati 7th. Xavier Florencio 8th. Christophe Moreau, we fancied him to win today on Bastille Day. Top Frenchman in 9th. And Alejandro Valverde, his team rode really hard in the last half of the race, got in the top 10. Oscar Pereiro 11th here. Yaroslav Popovic, they're all in the group that matters all the same time. Leifheimer's there. Martin Elmiger hung on even though he was in the break and got caught. Good result for him. I wonder if we can show you anymore. Yes, we can. An old friend Beltran now on Liquigas was there. Mayo was there, watch out for him. Contador, Frank Schleck was there, we didn't see him. Michael Bogart, Rabobank, he did a lot of work. He was there, which means Menchov will have finished up here somewhere. Kim Kirken, another man to watch out for on T-Mobile. Evans, all same time. That's all they wanted today. Vladimir Gusev, he'll probably drop to second in the white jersey. He'll wear it again tomorrow because the leader is in yellow. He finished in 25th place. I think we can show you the overall classification now. Here we go. That's our Michelob Ultra classification. Gerdemann on top tonight by 1 minute and 24. Biggest gap the race has had in a week. Landaluz surprisingly is the second man. De La Fuente surprisingly the third at 2:45. Lefebvre survived the break to come into 4th for France. Mauricio Sola, the Colombian on Bala World, up to 5th at 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Andreas Kloden goes down from 2nd to 6th, but he's still there with the favourites at 3:39. Gusev slips a little, second young rider for him now in 7th. Back out on stage. Now it's the Maillot Jaune. He kisses the sleeves of the Maillot Jaune and he pulls on the golden fleece. And that will be hanging proudly on his bed tonight. He'll look at it and say, boy, will you be sitting there tomorrow night?
Well, it's a massive day tomorrow. He cannot believe this. He's cherishing the moment. He won a stage of the Tour of Switzerland a couple of years ago. That's when people started talking about this young kid being a star of the future. When he won that stage in Switzerland, Phil, he was only 22 years of age. It's taken him a while to come back through to the front here, but hats off to T-Mobile to coming to the Tour with a very young team. He still hasn't got his breath back, Phil. I think he'll probably sleep in that jersey tonight.
Well, this is a huge result for T-Mobile. Go back and meet Mr. Eno now as the Maillot Jaune. We'll be back again in a minute with the white jersey.